Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Hope you're all doing quite well nonetheless. Have not done a pickup video in quite some time. Now, you probably noticed, by the way, from the camera perspective, something's new and very sharp about it. Now, my camera here is output in 1280 by 720, so it's 720 at the moment, so it's running at a good frame rate. Not too bad, not too shabby. I've gotten a recently donated item, which I didn't even realize was happening, by the way. As well as I got a new motherboard sitting right there, which I need to put into this computer. The case that this is with right now is not too big enough for that said board, so I need to put it in the other case, and it's a lot of juggling around. But once I get it all set up and all that, perfection. It's supposed to be extremely good video. Not, I said video. It's supposed to be a really good motherboard and, CPU built into this thing. So it's supposed to be really humongous in terms of an upgrade. Laserdisc, you might know him on here on YouTube, has donated me that. And for a Christmas gift, which I was actually crying when I got this. I'm not fucking with you here. I was actually just humbled and so shocked. And I was just like, just looking at just seeing what was inside the package just blew my damn mind. And I gotten this for what I do on Twitch, and I guess I could start using it for YouTube as well because it would just make more sense. And that, of course, is this right here, the C922. I just have to look at the name because I always screw up the digits, like it just happens, my brain. So I ended up getting this, which is a nice streaming cam, a very good streaming cam. And it has nice little dimensions back here that you not know all these bits and pieces. I also got a tripod that came with it, which it's sitting around here somewhere. I think I put it down. Is it here? Yeah, it's right here. I'm not using it necessarily right now, but made out of metal. Like the whole thing is made out of metal, except for the couple pieces which are rubber and plastic, but not one of those cheap Chinese things, but it's really good, really cool, and it's basically a good tripod. And grabbing one of these bad boys, this thing again is really sturdy too. It's like, Bob's your uncle type. So you can see right here, it does a really damn good job for what it is. I tested it out before, and it works good, but I'm currently using the camera right on top of my TV here, and it's just a good spot for the camera, which I might actually move the TV somewhere else. I might actually move where my computer monitor is sitting right here, and I'll have like this multi-mount thing where I can mount the TV and the computer monitor, because both have brackets in the back of them, I checked. So I can actually, have my TV going right back over here, and I can have my monitor sitting here, and I can just, stream and scheme, that kind of thing. But, yeah, it came with this awesome thing. It came with the camera. Doesn't come with, like, a blind guard, so that whole privacy screen, which I don't really care about too much. I mean, if they want to see me naked, by all means, whatever. But no, I'll get one of those clips for that after. It's actually, they're pretty affordable. But, yeah, really awesome camera. I've been using it for the stream for probably a couple days now. I've just completed playing Vampire the Masquerade's Bloodlines on Twitch. So if you want my Twitch, my information will be down in the description. So if you want to go ahead and follow me there and start using Twitch, or try out Twitch and see what it's like. And I'm mostly in there and I hang out. I usually like to socialize, and mostly I'm not trying to become some big streamer. That isn't my goal for that. I just do it because I like to play video games and chat with people. That's one of my main perks with doing it. Like, it's basically the freedom to just play video games on there and chat with people is just so awesome. I met so many new people on there as well. It's just a really good experience. Like, more positives than negatives came out of it so far. So it's pretty much that. Yeah, really good webcam. Damn good webcam. I've gotten a couple of this. Wait, that's my old camera. I was about to show what the old camera looked like, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh no. It's over there somewhere. So I ended up getting this today actually in an arcade. Now there's a local arcade around here which has prizes which you can get from digital tokens, and it's kind of like a Dave and Buster's. It's a little bit more otaku-ish, like it's a lot more nerdy-ish than Dave and Buster's. Like you don't quite get gifts like this per se. I don't think they really have any things over there except tokens and just depression. So I ended up getting this Gundam right here, Gundam Guston freaking remake. So I'm actually going to be doing this one for a stream as well. I did one over there, the Barbatos over there. Built him, and this guy right here I'm going to build for the stream as well. I'm going to actually try to glue this one together and paint it, and not do any special colors. I'm just going to do a simple color bit with this. So again, it's going to be one of those attempts of trying to do a generally good job at an attempt, meaning I'm not sure I'm going to do something great with it, but just a trial run, if you will. Like I'm not really good at painting. I barely do painting as it is. So there's that, and it's cannot we live in on top. So anyway, see my sentences make no sense. So I didn't pick up some movies and some games. I'll get the movies out of the way real quick and then focus on the games. Is these all the games? Is these all the games? And making sure these are the games I've picked up recently. Yeah, these are the games. Besides Battlefield 1, but you guys already kind of know I already have that one already. So, movies I picked up here recently. That's still in the PS4. I watched half of it and I went to sleep because I was just tired. And it was Scrooged. And picking up this, really, really, really good movie. I love this movie around the holiday season. I mean, it's good all around, don't get me wrong, but really good for the holiday season, especially if you're kind of anti-Christmassy. I mean, I'm not personally. I kind of like it. I like the idea of Christmas. The whole tradition behind it. I mean, I'm not a Christian. I'm not at all. I'm like agnostic in that term, but as a film, excellent film. Like it just gets you in the mood just to this season, because it's a season for people like to give. I mean, some people aren't really into that idea. They're like, fuck that shit. But no, it's just that one day of the year you can generally give a lot of gifts, or get around family members you actually like, or whatever else, and you can sit down and open up gifts with one another, eat meals, and just spend time with people you normally don't get to see all the time. I mean, people say we can do that all the entire year. That's true, but that costs a lot of money to do if people live all over the fucking place. So it's good to get together with people you generally like. Let's put it that way, and then just have a good holiday season with them. But yeah, great film. This chair is gonna die a vicious death by the way. It squeaks so much. It just drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. So the next one here is Friday the 13th, the original uncut. I love this film. I like 2 and I like 3 a lot more, but this one is by far a damn good film. It's good. It's damn good. Slow in some parts, as people will tell you, but it's a good damn slasher flick. Like, it's just iconic as all hell. Great twist at the end. I'm not going to say no more. I think I already kind of spoiled it. Sure. Anyway, so people have already seen the movie. A ton of people have seen the movie by now, so it's like I don't need to explain it. But I ended up picking up this film because it's sort of an inside joke. And that, of course, is Flashdance. Now, I've danced on Twitch a couple times already, and one of the songs happened to be from Flashdance. So I ended up picking up that. Picking up this film. This film is actually not too bad, actually. It's not great, but it's not too bad. And that, of course, is The Boy. If you've already seen this film, you know what I'm talking about. It isn't a horrible film. It drags on a little bit, and then it gets decent at middle bits and pieces here and there. It's very cliche. There's some bits that are very cliche. It's kind of, it's inspired, but it's uninspired. Like, it just feels like it's there for people who don't really like horror films too much. I mean, it's an interesting idea. It's just, yeah. It's not bad. Like, I'm not saying it's bad for someone goes, oh, this you fucking suck, you know, people do that shit all the time, but it's definitely not a bad film. It's just not a great film. It's just a good film, or an okay film. I ended up picking up this as well, and this was actually for, like, Walmart's been trying to get rid of most of the old Skylander stuff really quickly. It's just how it is. They're kind of like the modern it's kind of like the Madden series. They're trying to get the old copies out quickly, and that, of course, is for Skylanders Supercharged. Now, this is the bundle or starter edition one, which it came with, I think it was a car, came with a couple figures, and that's it. There's no, like, no boat, or there's no plane with it, which you would need those two others to do certain races, which races in this are actually pretty fun. I've been playing them on, like, a moderate difficulty, so it's, you know, pretty balanced, and it's a fun racing game. Like, I consider a racing game and a platforming game at the same time. Great combination. Works really well in this, actually. And it's pretty fun to goof around with the car and some of the stages, too. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's not great either, but not bad. I mean, I don't have a problem with Skylanders games. They're actually, in terms of a fun factor, they're fun. They're more meant for kids, absolutely, but I just find them personally enjoyable. And that lost blah, 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 as I try to get English coherently out of my mouth, and it's not working too well. Okay, let's start that again. Basically picked up Titanfall 2. Now, it was an affordable price, and it's actually a damn good sequel. Damn good. I mean, it's actually addressed a lot of the issues the first game had. It's a lot of balanced weapons, disbalanced weapons. There's actual... The bot are playing around the Titans are actually really fun in TDM and other modes. The storyline is actually worth a damn. Like, first I was kind of sitting there going, oh, the story's probably going to be shit. And this was my speculation. Now, this, of course, was not saying this is going to be a fact of my brain. It was just, I gotta eat. And just, it's just how Battlefield series, and they started doing the whole storyline thing with their game, and COD kind of went downhill from a segment. I thought it was going to be bad originally. I was like, this is not going to be very good, you know, Titanfall 2 wise. So I go and then I play the single player campaign. I still am, should I say. I'm playing it on the hardest difficulty currently, and it's actually really good. I was like, okay, this is a good single player campaign. A lot of people, oh, I just skipped multiplayer experiences. It's like, why the fuck did you buy the game? But anyway, so yeah, good multiplayer, very good storyline. So I mean, even if you don't really like multiplayer, you can get this affordable. I've been seeing it like throttling from 35 to 45 bucks. But even then, the multiplayer is still worth a try anyway. Just try it once in your life, and you'll be like, all right, I tried it once, and it wasn't so much that good. The multiplayer is good. It's kind of like MechWarrior meets COD a tiny bit, but you know, I kind of like the multiplayer in this one a lot better than fucking Infinite Warfare, because fuck Infinite Warfare. Good game. Has good fronts all the way around. Great customization. The Titans in this game are really good too. There's one I use, which is Scorch. I use him a lot, that Titan in multiplayer. Just a fun class. It's very tanky. It has nice splash, dot damage. Fun to play. So, yeah, that's mostly all the pickups I've gotten from the last video. I've probably shown pickups till now, at least from memory. If I've picked up anything else, I'll try to make a video in the future. The said motherboard sitting over there, I have to take out the old computer over there, take everything out of it, make sure it's static free, environment, all that kind of thing, and then try to clean it out, put the new stuff in, set it all up, because again, I'm not going to put it in right away because I want to make sure everything's taken out of it, everything's compatible with it, and then hook it all up and then turn it on, because I don't want to blow up the computer, if you will, because I won't end too well. I think that also has a 3.0 USB slot inside of it, if I'm not mistaken. Now the box it came in, it's actually not the same motherboard as it is, but it's a good upgrade, especially from this one I have sitting in my computer over here. So once I'm able to get that other case set up with parts that's good enough for that motherboard and all that, then I can be able to upgrade to that in the future. Then I'll be able to, you know, get that thing up at the snuff and have some better gaming for PC. But yeah, that's all the pickups I mostly had. Trying to catch up with you guys a little bit here. I've been doing okay. I've been doing mostly streaming and all that. Show you this screen here, the scene, should I say, which is currently not working out too well. Let me see, filters. Let's go to that, and let's go boom. Boom. But yeah, you can see what I did here. I'm kind of showing you an example of what I'm talking about. I've had some light upgrades to my stream, if you will. Trying to think what else I have to talk about. I can't really think of it currently. But yeah, it's going to be some more retro games with the stream. So if you want to check out the stream, it's a Daily Gamepad on Twitch. If you want a link, it'll be in the description. If you're on a cell phone and whatnot, it'll be easier for people to tap it and all that. Because I understand how that feel is, because I use my cell phone. It's a pain in the ass when I have to access streams and all that good stuff. Currently looking at movies. I'm starting to put the stuff away right now, because if I don't, while the stream's over, not the stream, but the video, and this chair's going to die a vicious death. This chair is going to have an unfortunate accident down a hill. Like, the squeak in this chair drives me nuts. Like, I oiled it with WD-40. I have greased this thing as much as I can. It still goes like this. See, it drives me nuts. But yeah, that's all for right now. Take it easy. Thank you all for watching, and take care.